I know what you're thinking. This guy needs a haircut, and you're right, I do. We're gonna make a nice sausage artichoke pasta. I promise you've never had this before. It's really good, it's delicious. Only 5 ingredients. We're gonna keep it real simple, just like they do in the old country. First thing we're gonna do is cut up the artichoke. Now just be careful, because these things are tough. You gotta have a really sharp knife. What I'm trying to do with this artichoke is basically soften it. I'm gonna put it in the pan. We're gonna steam it just to get it real soft. Do not skip the stem. This is probably one of the most flavor-packed parts. A lot of people overlook the stem. This is really gonna give you a lot of that strong artichoke flavor. Now, if you notice, I kind of left the hairs in there. It doesn't really matter because we're gonna pass it through the strainer and they're not gonna get into the sauce. But if you like, you can always just cut them out. Whoops. Just want to get that oil around, cover the whole thing. So let's get this in here. I never tried any of those tips that people talk about when it comes to slicing onion. All I know is that if you just do it fast, the mist, the dust, or whatever it is, the juices don't get up in your face so bad. The longer you take to slice it, the higher the chance I'm gonna cry. You know, your slices, they don't really have to be uniform because like I said, we're gonna pass it through a China cap. I just wanna get the flavor in with here. By the way, Maddie, you know the nickname of these? I call these Sicilian roses because you give this to an Italian girl when you really wanna impress her. I'm just gonna let it like fry for a second and then I'm gonna pour some water in here and I really want it to steam because that's what's gonna soften it up. Oh my goodness, the smell of these artichokes with the onions being fried. If you guys never had fried artichokes, we should do a video on fried artichokes. So good. Oh my goodness. You know, I used to make these egg fried artichokes and they were so incredible. We'll make a video on that. It's important to get soft, otherwise this is gonna be hard for the next step. This is a China cap. You can use any kind of fine strainer, but this one specifically called is a China cap. I got this at Restaurant Depot. It's cheap, it's not expensive. And you can just see that it's really fine. And what we're gonna do is when this gets real soft, I'm gonna press it through here and get the juices out, squeeze the artichoke, squeeze the onion, and that's what's gonna make up our sauce. All right, friends, this can be messy. You should do this from the sink, not what we're doing. For the sake of the video, we're doing it here. See that? That's what we're looking for. We're gonna press this down and try to get all of the sauce out and leave behind the fiber. You know what I realized after it's too late? Should have used this. It's a tomato mill. It's got a nice fine on the bottom. You just go like this, press it all right through. Would have been way easier than using this stupid China cap. Use a tomato mill when you make it, guys. Make things easier for yourself. As you get through, the fiber gets left behind, the sauce is coming out. That's why I'm telling you, you should have used the tomato mill. Would have been a lot easier. Don't forget to get this off, the pulp. This is the pulp, best part. It's gonna help keep the sauce nice and thick. Now I'm just gonna get these sausages out of the casing. You don't need them in the casing. If you wanna leave them in, leave them in. It's up to you. These are just some nice, sweet Italian sausage. You can go with spicy, whatever makes you happy. I'm gonna use the same pan we used for the artichokes. We got the flavors in there. And we're just gonna just break it up. And I just keep pressing down to break it up. That's all I'm trying to do here. It's just pressing down to make it like a crumble. For those who don't know, the oil helps keep the pasta from sticking together. I'm gonna take this artichoke puree and we're gonna get it in here. And you wanna gauge how much of it you wanna use. You don't have to use it all. Look at that. Unbelievable. I promise you, for those who take the time to make this dish, it will be one of the most unique things you've ever eaten. Incredible flavor, all worth the effort. Maddie, let's get a shot of our lucky guest contestant who came today to give us his presence and eat all the food that's made over here. Because we don't want to eat all of it. See that consistency, that thickness? This is ready to go. Look, Dave doesn't know what this is yet because he came in after we were making it. So now I'm gonna give him a little taste test and he's gotta tell me what it is.
It's very complex.
But what do you think? Tastes good?
It's fabulous. Wow.
All right, guys, look, this is gonna be a little controversial, okay? I know some people always put pasta water in their pasta. I don't. I never have. Just don't love it. It could be nice. It could be real nice. In fact, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna make two versions. We're gonna do it with and without pasta water, and we're gonna try it and we'll see the difference. We got artichoke, sausage, deliciousness. Just mix it up. The smell is incredible. I wish you guys could just smell this. Obviously, we can't forget this. Never skip cheese, right? Oh my God, this looks so nice. Oh my God. I could cry, man. That is so good. I'm gonna put a little pasta water in it because it's supposed to make it thicker. You know, the starch from... You know what? It does look a little thick, but I think it was thick to begin with. Let's see which one's better. I don't know, guys. I can't make up my mind. You guys let me know. Put in the comments. Bro, what do you think? Pasta water or no pasta water? You try.
I think we need to make each just 6 times so we can be sure.
Which one? Pasta water or no pasta water? Pasta water. Oh my goodness. Pasta water, no pasta water. They're both really good. And you can definitely taste the difference.